Hey guys, it's me, AnitaNewations, and for today's video, we are drawing my second video of an Inktober piece, and my computer probably wouldn't allow me to do my Inktober videos very well. It takes very long for them to import to my computer, and my editing software takes forever for it to import footage and export, so I decided to just do for maybe a couple more, depending on how busy I am, or like right this week I haven't been feeling very well, so this video got recorded a little later than I would have liked, and I was also fairly busy with Thanksgiving and whatnot. And so today we are working on the day 12 prompt, which from Jake Parker's prompt list was shattered. So I drew a shattered mirror, which kind of also looks like a shattered window. Sorry. And I had printed out a couple, and by a couple I mean 3. So that's more a few, but whatever. So I had printed out 3 references, 2 of a shattered mirror, and 1 from an IKEA mirror that I liked the frame of. And one of the references that I had printed out for a shattered mirror, I liked the frame too, and I was originally going to try and do a round mirror with an intricate border, but I was having a hard time with it. And I was like, you know what, I don't really want to deal with this intricate design. And it was kind of looking weird anyway, so I thought I'd look for a better mirror design, because I didn't want to do a simple, basic mirror. So I looked online and I found one that kind of ended up looking sort of like how I made it. And so I had drawn out a little sketch on the back page that the other references are taped onto. And that's the type of design I went with. I was going to have a little triangle at the tippy top, but then that went kaput. I might have forgot to draw it. I don't remember. But I find it does look better without it, but it would have been an interesting feature. And so, with the Inktober so far, I was originally planning to do more black and white pieces, and so far a lot of them are colored. There are a few that are a bit more black and white or a smaller color scheme, but some of them I decided to use some of my pearlescent watercolor paints because they've just been sitting around my house. Might as well use some. And then I wound up picking up a bunch of permanent markers this month that I thought would be fun to use. So I have some Bics and some Sharpies that I picked up, only a few of them, because I just got small packs, but I've been having a lot of fun with working with them. And I realized that with my last Inktober drawing video, I didn't really explain what Inktober was for those that haven't heard of Inktober before. And basically, Inktober is this challenge that was created by Jake Parker, where you ink a picture for every day of October. And so a lot of people come up with their own ways that they want to do it. They say black and white, or they color it, but the only thing is you just have to ink it. And I was going to try and do more black and white, but I also wanted to use my Micron brush pens every day to try and get used to it and learn how to use it better, which I have been doing for most of them, but except for a few, depending on how small the line are, like how small the picture is in regards to details, or if I was out that day, so I'd be working on my Inktober piece on a bus. And I did fall behind one day, but I did that day and the day after the next day, which was the 8th. I didn't do it that day because I went to a family member's for Thanksgiving, and I was gone all day, and by the time I got home, I basically just got one straight to bed. But I did do them both that day, and I have been caught up ever since. And I have been having so much fun doing this, and when I first did this about 2 years ago. This is my 3rd year trying to participate in it. I started late because I had just heard about it that year. And I don't think I did it every day. But last year I was so excited for it. And I did the first day and I did about between 13 and 15 pictures like I said last time. And that wasn't very consistent. And this year I'm on day 12, and I have done almost the exact same amount of pieces as I did last year. And I've only missed one day technically, but I did make that one up. And so, let's talk about this piece for a bit. So, I did color the frame with purples and blues, and a bit of a yellowy green, just because I wanted it to look more interesting. And with the shattered glass, I did use my micron pen to line that. And I also did the whole thing lined with a micron, but you can't really tell after, so I just went over it with a basic black permanent marker. And you can tell the lines, but I feel like the frame's a bit too dark to fully see it. And I did go in with a smaller micron pen to add some details and lines to the frame. And then with the glass shards, I did originally shade the corner areas with a gray pen. I thought that looked good, but then I took a light blue and I shaded over that. And then I thought that looked good, but the gray kind of looked faded in, so then I took a darker light blue and I colored in those corners. And that was about it for what I did. And it was fun to piece to do. And I do like it. And with my Inktober sketchbook, I decided I wanted to try and make it look more full at the end. So I've been sketching the backs with pages for planning. And there's a few pages with ideas taped into it. And so I feel like it looks cool the way I've been working in it. And so next week's video, I'm hoping to get up around Wednesday. I'm not sure which day I'll be recording it, so I'm not sure which prompt it'll have. But I'm excited to see what I'll do and record that for you. And so there will be about 2 more videos for Inktober, I believe, before it's over. And then we'll have our flip through. And I am personally so excited. I am loving this. And I'm loving that it has its own book. Because my first year and last year, they had separate sketchbooks. And so I'm so excited to do a flip through of it. And so we are reaching the end of this video. And so I'm going to go ahead and leave off here before I ramble on. So thank you so much for watching. Leave any comments and suggestions down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will respond to any comments. And thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!